when I was 21.
What's going on, guys? Kooks46 here, bringing you a brand new video, and this is not going to be an MLB The Show video. This one I'm actually going to be talking about the All-Stars in the 2017 MLB All-Star Game. Obviously, a lot of you guys who watch my channel are baseball fans. I'm a baseball fan. It'd be kind of weird if you weren't a baseball fan and you watched a lot of my channel and my videos. It just doesn't seem to be the right formula, but whatever. If you do watch, I love you, thank you. But we do have a lot of baseball fans here. That's the point I'm trying to get across. But the All-Stars for the 2017 All-Star Game have officially been announced for both teams, and I wanted to go over the All-Stars with you guys. I mean, most of you guys know who they are already. This isn't going to be like an informative video, but I kind of wanted to open it up to discussion in the comments. Who do you guys think got snubbed? Is there anybody that you think deserved it that might not get it? We still have some people in the final vote category, but I'm talking about which dudes didn't even get a nod, didn't get anything. I want to know your guys' thoughts in the comments. So we're going to go ahead and start off with the American League, since they will be batting first anyway, because it is the All-Star Game in Miami, so National League is home. So at first base, actually a very big surprising year, Justin Smoke from the Toronto Blue Jays is making his first appearance. He's going to be the first Blue Jays player to start at first since Carlos Delgado in 2003. He's hitting .303 with 22 home runs and over 50 RBIs, so he's having a really, really good season. I don't think a lot of people really expected to be as good as he is, but hey, he's killing it. Congratulations to Justin Smoke. At second base, not a huge surprise here. A lot of people really think this guy's the best second baseman in the game next to Robinson Cano, but Jose Altuve to me is the clear best second baseman right now, and he is the American League starter. He's hitting over .320, just doing what he does. This is his 4th consecutive All-Star Game appearance and the 5th of his career. At third base, we've got a player from the Indians actually having a really good year, Jose Ramirez. He got upgraded in MLB The Show because he was having such a good year. They bumped him up to gold, and he may keep going up if he keeps playing the way he's playing. He's hitting .325 and is actually hitting for a good amount of power with 15 home runs and over 20 doubles, so his slugging is actually really good too. And it is his first All-Star appearance. At shortstop in the hole, you've got Carlos Correa. Not a lot of surprise here. This dude is pretty much, to me, the best shortstop in the American League right now with just the way he's been playing. The Astros have the best record in baseball, and he is a huge reason why. He's hitting .319, 17 home runs, 58 RBIs. He's only 22 years old, and he's going to be the first Astros player to ever start at shortstop in the All-Star Game. At the catcher position, we've got the Kansas City Royal Salvador Perez making his 4th consecutive appearance. He's on pace to have his best offensive season yet, so if he keeps going, who knows where his rating will end up in the end of the year in MLB The Show. But honestly, he's one of the best catchers in the American League. He's just a consistent beast behind the plate in Kansas City in the American League Central. So congratulations, Salvador Perez, you're starting American League catcher. And now we're going to move to the outfield position. Of course, everyone's favorite, pretty much the MVP right now, Aaron Judge from the Yankees. Now, I don't know if you guys saw the vlog that I posted a couple weeks ago. I went to the Angels versus Yankees game at Angel Stadium, and I saw Aaron Judge in person for the first time. The dude is like, he may look big on TV, the dude's a freaking monster. He got the most votes for the AL at over 4.5 million. He's leading the league with 27 homers. He's the clear MVP to me. There could be, argument for Correa and other guys like that, but to me, Aaron Judge right now is the MVP, especially with Trout hurt. So, dude, Aaron Judge definitely deserves this spot. The next spot is going to be George Springer. Just like Altuve and just like Correa, the Astros are killing it this year. They have the best record in the league, and these 3 dudes are really the main reason why, along with their pitching. But he's got 24 homers, over 50 RBIs, a 900 plus OPS, and just like Judge, he could be thrown into that MVP category. Now here's an interesting one. Of course, the best player in the world, don't at me, Mike Trout did get a starting spot, but he did get injured, so he is actually not going to be able to play in the All-Star game because he's still trying to get back to the Angels to try to help them win, and his job is to the Angels, not to the AL All-Stars. Before he got hurt, he was having just an insanely good season, hitting .337, 16 homers, and so replacing him is going to be Mookie Betts from the Red Sox. I guess the only way Mookie can beat Trout in anything is if Trout's hurt. Bang, bang. For the American League, the designated hitter all-star is going to be Corey Dickerson from the Tampa Bay Rays. He's been absolutely killing it in the league this year, guys. Like, I didn't realize how good he was actually doing until I saw, like, a chart of his numbers. But he's hitting, like, .321, 17 homers, a 920 plus OPS. He went up to gold in MLB The Show. Like, it's really showing how much he's been doing very well. So the Dick got a spot in the American League. And now we get to talk about the pitcher that's going to be starting for the American League. That is going to be none other than Chris Sale from the Boston Red Red Sox. Pretty much one of the main guys in the AL Cy Young competition right now. This dude's having an incredible season. A lot of people said he wouldn't do good in the AL East, and he seems to be fitting in pretty freaking well. He leads the majors in strikeouts and innings pitched and is 10-1 since the 1st of May. And his ERA is like 2.6. So he will be the starting pitcher. So now I'm going to go tell you the rest of the American League lineup and the rest of the pitchers and everything. I'm not going to focus on every single one. I just want to name off the starters. Otherwise, this video would be like 45 minutes long. So for the pitchers in the American League, you got Dellin Betances, Yu Darvish, Michael Fulmer, Dallas Keuchel, Craig Kimbrell, Corey Kluber, Lance McCullers, Andrew Miller, Irvin Santana, Luis Severino, and Jason Vargas. For the reserves for the American League, you've got Yonder Alonso, Starlin Castro, Jonathan Scope, Francisco Lindor, Miguel Sano, Michael Brantley, Avisail Garcia, Gary Sanchez, and Nelson Cruz. Now, there is going to be somebody else in there because Mookie Betts was listed as a reserve, but he's now starting in place of Trout. So somebody's going to get added in the reserve list, I think, but I don't know who it is. If it's been announced, please let me know in the comments. I haven't seen anything. But that is the American League team, guys. So now we move over to the other side of things. Let's go take a look at the National League's roster. So at first base for the Nationals, we're going to the team living in Washington, and we've got Ryan Zimmerman representing. Dude's been absolutely killing the ball this year. The power has been insanely good, hitting .335 with 19 home runs, 62 RBIs. It's good to see him healthy again because he gets hurt a lot, and it's nice to see him have a really good season with him being on the field. So Ryan Zimmerman starting first baseman. Second base, a dude that's actually on my Diamond Dynasty team, Daniel Murphy. He's hitting .334 with 14 homers and 55 RBIs. Another player that's on the Washington Nationals, and he's having a great year. He deserves this spot as well. I know there's some other dudes at second base that could have possibly been in there, but I think Daniel Murphy's having a really good year, and I think he should be the starter. At third base, the guy that a lot of people were worried about in the World Baseball Classic, Nolan Arenado, is actually having a pretty good season, hitting .298 with 15 homers and 62 RBIs. He's going for his 5th consecutive NL Gold Glove, and he'll probably get it. And this is his 3rd All-Star Game appearance. At shortstop, a lot of people thought that Corey Seager was going to get this, but no, Zach Cozart from the Reds is taking the starting spot. He's hitting .332, and the funny thing is, Joey Votto on the Reds said that if Cozart gets a starting spot in the All-Star Game, he's going to buy him a donkey. I don't know the story behind that, but it looks like Zach Cozart's going to be receiving a donkey here sometime soon. If we go to catcher now, we're going to see Buster Posey there for the National League. He's pretty much like the face of the National League in terms of catchers. He's just extremely consistent. He's just the guy you can rely on behind the dish. Unless you're fighting Bryce Harper, then he's just going to stand there. But he's hitting .339, almost .340. That's a really good average to the All-Star break, so I think Buster Posey's pretty deserving. Now, if we go to the outfield, we're going to see Charlie Blackmon out there from the Rockies. He's becoming really good, guys. Like, he's becoming one of the elite players in the game. A lot of people think that he's going to go up to Diamond and MLB The Show at some point this year, and I could see it, like, maybe not yet, but like pretty soon, within the next few weeks, next couple months or so, I could see him possibly creeping up on being a Diamond. But he's so good in the outfield for them, guys. He's hitting .313 with 17 home runs. Home runs? What is that? 58 RBIs, over a 938 OPS. Oh my gosh, that's really good. So I think he's definitely deserving, and this is going to be his first start in the All-Star Game. Then we've got another Nationals players. That's going to be Bryce Harper, and he actually got more votes than anybody in baseball at over 4.6 million. Now, I don't think he should have got more than anybody, but he's having a pretty good year, and he's definitely a starter in the All-Star Game. Or he's definitely deserving of a starter in the All-Star Game is what I'm trying to say. He's got 20 home runs, 62 RBIs, hitting .318 with an OPS over 1,000. He's even been upgraded. He was already a Diamond in MLB The Show, and he got upgraded even more. So he's proven why he should be considered one of the best in the game, and Bryce Harper, another starter. In the last National League starting outfielder is going to be Marcell Ozuna from the Marlins. He's having a really, really good year, man. He's really coming into his own, hitting .316, 22 home runs, 59 RBIs. He's being very consistent for the Marlins down there with Stanton and with Yelich. The Marlins have had some ups and downs this season, but he's been very good for them. He's just been a guy you can rely on, and he's proven that he's going to be one of the best right now for the All-Star Game. And starting pitcher for the National League, should be no surprise here. The dude's always there. The dude's always going to be the guy. Clayton Kershaw from the Los Angeles Dodgers. There's no debate here. Clayton Kershaw is the best pitcher in the world. This season, he's 12-2 with a 2.32 ERA and 135 strikeouts. He got the most votes for an AL pitcher, and he still just dominates every year. Now, say what you want about the playoffs. Yes, the Cardinals are in town. Uh-oh, watch out. But as far as being a consistent pitcher for the Dodgers, there's nobody better. He is the starter for the National League. So now we're going to go over the National League pitchers and the National League reserves just like we did for the American League. For the pitchers, we've got Wade Davis, Zach Greinke, Brad Hand, Greg Holland, Kenley Jensen, Corey Knebel, Carlos Martinez, Pat Neshek, Robbie Ray, Max Scherzer, and Steven Strasburg. As far as the reserves, you've got Paul Goldschmidt, Joey Votto, Josh Harrison, DJ LeMahieu, Corey Seager, Rake Lamb, Cody Bellinger, Michael Conforto, Ender Inciarte, Giancarlo Stanton, and Yadier Molina. And of course, we cannot forget about the final vote category. This is the one where the fans get to vote on which guy they think should get the final All-Star Game spot. So for the American League, you've got Elvis Andrus, Xander Bogaerts, Didi Gregorius, Logan Morrison, and Mike Moustakas. And for the National League, you've got Justin Bour, Chris Bryant, Anthony Rendon, Mark Reynolds, and Justin Turner. There you guys have it. That is the All-Star Game rosters for this year. The game is going to be coming up next week, a week from today if you're watching this on Tuesday. Yeah, a week from today. So I'm very much looking forward to it. But guys, the reason I want to make this video is because I want to have a conversation with you guys in the comments. Who do you think got snubbed? Do you think the All-Star Game picks are great this year? I want to get some of your guys' feedback on who you think should have made it. So let me know what you guys thought of this video. If you'd like to see more videos talking about real-life MLB stuff, let me know in the comments. I'll definitely do more of this. This is fun. But make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. And guys, that's all I have for you in this one. So really hope you enjoyed. And until the next video, I will see you later.